This is how to make a beat on Ableton Move.
What's up everyone, Lockie here. Today we're diving into Ableton Move. This is a standalone portable idea machine. You've got 4 tracks to sketch your ideas in. It's super fun and creative and really intuitive to use. So let's dive into some of the ways that you can get started with it. So just turn Move on and you get presented with a whole bunch of sets, which you can open up and it opens up that set for you and it's kind of like a project. If we just have a quick look at the hardware itself, we've got 32 polyphonic aftertouch pads, not MPE compatible, but polyphonic, which is really nice. They feel really good and really responsive. We've got touch sensitive encoders, so if I go into like an instrument here, you can actually see here, it gives you the parameter and value, which is super handy. If you're familiar with Ableton Live, you'll see a lot of familiar workflows. We've got session, note mode and session mode, as well as a whole bunch of tools around here. We've got looping and our step sequencer along the bottom. I have to say it's actually been quite easy to get my head around, so it's not a very steep learning curve. If you're familiar with the Note app from Ableton, you'll also find this very easy to use because it actually uses a lot of the same file and workflow architecture. And in fact, I'm pretty sure you can share projects between Note and Move to have a shared ecosystem there through Ableton Cloud. So Move is standalone and portable, so it's battery powered, or it can be charged and powered via USB-C like I am now. So if we just have a look in the back here, we've got USB-A to send MIDI out to external instruments. I'm powering it via USB-C, but we've also got a 3.5mm jack to send audio into it as well, so we can process external audio, which is super fun. And obviously our audio out for headphones and line output. It comes with a whole bunch of inbuilt instruments, effects, and kits, which is super fun. And the really cool thing is that when you start up a live set, which is what I've been finding the most fun, is that it actually loads it up with 4 random tracks for you to just dive into straight away. So for instance, if we hold down this shift button, it gives us some contextual menus. Let's go to the project file. Let's open up a new set here. And then when I go into that, I've actually got 4 random sets. So if we actually just listen to this now, we've got a clay flute. What else have we got? A phase riser pad. Bass sync bass. And obviously a random kit as well. And then along the top here, you actually get your parameters for that track. So if we go back to the flute, we'll get different parameters for all those as well. So super easy to get around the instrument too. If I want to change that instrument, it's quite easy. I just go into here. I can actually click down and I can actually choose my instrument just via this contextual button. It's really not that hard to get around the actual menu, which is nice. So let's go to the strings. Cool, that's nice. And then obviously I can go across. I can choose the actual sample being used and also the effects on that track as well. Yeah, cool. Cool, so I've opened up this new set. I've got 4 random tracks. Let's try and make a beat and see what happens. So I've accidentally just opened this, so let's just give it a go. So it's really easy to dial in patterns straight away. It's actually, what I found really handy, I actually don't personally make a lot of beats this way. I can just quickly put in my downbeats. If I want to change the tempo here, let's get it up to about 120. Cool, and then I just select the sound I want to play in. I can just start dialing them in. So I can also live record in. I just press record. And then I can actually motion record and record in some variations in pitch. So that's cool. So I've actually got repeat off. The cool thing is that there's also this repeat arpeggiator function as well, so we can turn that on. So let's record some of that in. Sweet, so let's actually check out what else is on this set. So you can actually see this is actually locked to a scale. What else we got? Let's actually change the scale. So we're going to go to Chromatic, so we can actually lay out how the pads are laid out as well. So let's keep it in key. Let's go B. Let's go something a bit more interesting, like. Yeah, cool. That sounds good. So I can actually turn on the arpeggiator to help me make a bass pattern. Turn on, we actually change the repeat to arpeggiator. Let's go random. Let's change that division to something like eighths maybe. I don't really like that, so I'm just going to press undo. Yeah, cool. Cool, so I'm not really a fan of this particular sound, so let's make it more of like a lead. Yeah, cool. So I feel much more comfortable playing something like that. Let's go with that. Cool. Let's record in some of that filter cutoff as well. Oh, and starting. Cool, so we've basically laid down a nice idea, and this is just in one clip. So if I go back to session mode, you can actually see these are my... Sweet, so let's go back to this track. Let's chuck the Arpeggiator on. Up. Now let's go up. Cool. Nice, there we go. I'm going to add some automation to the Arpeggiator. If I want to solo a track, how do I solo a track? I'm just gonna mute all these tracks. Cool. Cool. So if we want to then add some effects to that, we can go over here. We've actually got these playback effects. So we can actually start to mess around with this. Let's go stretch. That's actually per sound, not actually over the whole kit. So I actually don't like that. There we go. I wonder if I can do the whole reverb send saturator. Cool. Okay, let's go analog clip. That's nice. Cool, so as you can see, it's really easy to get ideas down. Everything is sort of immediate and accessible, which is what I really like. But the other cool thing that I should mention is that if you're playing a kit, it actually gives you, so take off that repeat, it actually gives you an additional 16 pitches for that sample that you're playing. So if I hold the, so it lets you sort of actually improvise in the middle of a clip. So I can actually, that's cool. So another a few handy things, it's actually got a built-in microphone for actually recording samples on the fly. So, hey Darcy, do you want to come up and let me record you for a sec?
Of course. What is going on, Noisegate? What is going on, Noisegate? What is going on, Noisegate?
What is going on?
Noisegate. Okay, let's record that in. Let's actually just put that.
What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? Noisegate.
Yeah, what's going on, Noisegate? Noisegate. What is going on, Noisegate? What is going on,
Noise. What is going on? 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 What is going on? Noisegate.
For anyone working in that Ableton Live ecosystem, I found myself just pulling it out when I have a spare 5-10 minutes, turning it on, checking on my headphones. I've got these really handy low latency wireless headphones from III, so I don't even have to worry about cables being everywhere. And if you don't need everything that Push 3 offers, which is, to be honest, quite a lot, and you just need something just for, whipping out of your backpack and getting some ideas down, then this is a really great solution. So there you have it. There's a really quick look at Ableton Move. I don't think I've just barely scratched the surface, but that's kind of the point. It's really immediate and fun to use with what it just gives you at the start. Let me know what you think below. Thanks to Ableton for sending this to us. We always love checking this stuff out. I'll see you in the next one.
I'll see you in the next one. I'll see you in the next one. Next one.